Good morning and welcome to Traders 20 on ET Now. I'm Mekha Chadda.
Hi everyone, I'm Avan Dabash. As you all know, this is the show where you get a perspective on the top trading ideas. Over the next half hour, we will have our technical experts come together and they'll roll out all their fresh trading ideas so that you can have a profitable trading day.
And well, it's not just equities. We of course also touch base and get you ideas from the world of commodities as well as strategies to help you make the best of the futures and options market. So let's get you first a glimpse of the lineup that we've got for you for today. As always, we'll have Ashwini Gujral joining in from New Delhi. We've got Nitesh Thakkar, Sandeep Barclay, Prakash Gaba from Mumbai, Rajat Bose from Kolkata and Deepak Mohani from Pune.
A quick check on the markets, and the markets seem to still be finding their footing. We haven't seen any kind of a range or any kind of a stability in the markets today. So we're just about in a flat terrain. It's 52.25 on the Nifty with the Sensex holding around at 17,316. Remember, these were the levels at which we closed at just yesterday. Those are some of the top gainers and technology features on the list. So Infy giving good support to the index, Jindal Steel and Power, Wipro and High Beta in the form of Jayaprakash Associates. Cement is making a comeback, so Ambuja Cement looking strong, as is Cipla and Maruti Suzuki. Axis Bank, that counter was thrashed out of shape yesterday. Today you are seeing quite a bit of buying activity, so higher by 1%. Sterlite and SBI also ruling the roost. But BHEL and Bharti Airtel, which was your top gainer yesterday, is looking fairly weak in today's session. Apart from that, you've got Power Grid, ITC, Hero Motocorp and Grasim Industries looking weak. And pertinent to note also that some of your defensives, which have been seeing good outperformance, the likes of Ranbaxy and Unilever, are now weak in today's session. Well, with that, we get started off with Traders 20, where we've got our technical experts ready to give us their fresh trading ideas. And of course, we've got Ashwini Gujral and Nitesh Thakkar waiting by. I'll start off with you, Ashwini. What are the trading ideas that you're rolling out today?
Overall, today is likely to remain a bit choppy, but I believe there are more ideas on the downside. Adani Ports, which has had a 3 or 4 day upside, now is beginning to look weak, so that can be sold with a stop about 117, target of about 102. This entire group has been under pressure, so each time you see a 3-4 day type of rally, it becomes a good sell. ITC is a surprising sell with a stop about 267, target of 256. Defensives may start to weaken a bit from here, so it has a good risk reward to trade a bit of a correction, could decline towards 245, 250. KN is a sell with a stop about 335, target of 320. Crude has weakened fairly sharply, and this after a breakout of the 300-340 range has broken back into that range again, and it's possible that it moves towards levels of about 315-320. And Infosys is the only buy, that's a buy with a stop about 2380, target of 2470. It corrected sharply from higher levels, and today, along with a lot of other tech stocks, is showing good movement. So this is a buy with a stop about 2380, and look for profit booking around 2470, 2500.
Okay, so 3 short calls and 1 long is what Ashwini is recommending this morning. And Nitesh, you've also got, in fact, a short recommendation on an ITC, but let's first, of course, talk about HCL.
I think IT is the clear, sector which is showing a lot of strength in this market, which is grinding its way slowly on the downside, and that's where I focus for identifying long ideas. The CNX IT was a buy recommendation in the morning, and I think IT stocks as components of the index, I think are also doing well. HCL Tech, I've picked up purely because we have seen the stock continuously make new highs, and today we have seen fresh buy signals as the stock enters and gets past the earlier highs. Can be bought with a tight stop loss of 560 for a price target of 585. ITC is a sell, as you correctly mentioned. I think that's a stock which is showing signals of giving up the uptrend. The stock has enjoyed a phenomenal run, and I think it's now showing signals that the uptrend is coming to an end. The stock is possibly poised to be some kind of enter into corrective consolidation in the next few days, and I would short it with a stop at 267.5 for a price target of 255. Polaris, again a stock from the IT segment, can be bought with a stop at 118, with a price target of 129. Here what we have seen is that in the last few days the stock has been kind of doing a minor range and has managed to hold on and bounce back from key moving averages in the short term. I think that's a positive sign, and clearly this is the sector showing strength. Finally, I've got a buy on Indiabulls Realty, a stock which is basically showing signals of short covering. It was extremely oversold, coming out of oversold levels, can go up to levels of about 48 and can be bought with a stop at 43.70.
Okay, those are some of Mitesh's trading ideas. There's a clear bend towards the IT pack, which is seeing quite a bit of flavor today, which takes us to our first query, which is also in the IT space, this time mid-cap IT. It's on Tech Mahindra as well as Alembic Pharma. We've got a live caller with us. Atif Aslam joins in on the phone line from New Delhi. Atif, hi, welcome to the show. What's your query for Ashwani?
Hi, good morning. Good morning, Ashwani. My query is I want to buy either Tech Mahindra or Alembic Pharma for a week's time. Which of the charts are looking good at the moment?
Well, first of all, my congratulations that you have selected both charts which are in fairly good uptrends. The only problem you may find is from the market, because the market seems to be in some sort of a decline. But having said that, even if the market comes down, these stocks may not decline a whole lot. Tech Mahindra, because techs are looking strong, probably my bias is a bit towards the tech stocks. This can be bought. Tech Mahindra, it had a sharp correction, post that announcement of the merger of that deal with BT. So that's a buy with a stop about 815, target of 880. Even Alembic Pharma we are talking about here is a good chart, a consistent uptrend. The newly listed stock is now making new highs. So this is a buy with a stop about 67. Look for a target about 85. Instead of choosing one, why not divide your capital in both these stocks, because the market is under pressure and chances are your average return on two stocks may be better than just punting on one stock, particularly since you have only 1 week as your time frame.
Okay, so Asif, Ashwani likes both the stocks that you have decided to invest into. In fact, he's recommending that you could probably look at taking a bit of exposure to both the Tech Mahindra as well as an Alembic Pharma. On to the next query for the day then. This one comes in the form of an email. We've got Prabhakar Singh, who hails from Patna, and he's written in to us. Now, he's shorted Syntex Industries September futures at a level of 53.05. And Ashwani, he now wants to know whether he should hold on or exit.
Well, once you've already done the deed, then there's very little left to ask. The problem in this one is that the range here is 50 to 70. So either he should have shorted below 50 or around 70. Now, his position is in trouble because he's gone short very close to support. So all he can do is keep a stop about 57, and if it takes the stop, he has to book his loss and then wait to either short above 70 or below 50. These stocks have declined so much that they move in ranges for a long time. So you have to be very clear where you are going short. I mean, Syntex, I think, has a huge lot size, probably, I think, 4,000 or 5,000 something. So if you lose $2 or $3, you tend to lose a lot of percentage money in terms of capital. So you have to be careful when you go short in these 50 rupee type of stocks.
Okay, Prabhakar, thanks very much for that query. Hope Ashwani was able to help you out. Our last and final query comes in as an email once again, this time on specialty restaurants. Prashant Chedda says that he in fact has got 250 shares of specialty restaurants at an average price of 200 rupees a piece. He wants to know if he should buy, hold on or sell with a time horizon of the next 6 months.
Well, again, this one is losing 20%. 20%, once something loses 20%, should be an automatic exit. I think he bought it around 200 and probably in the next 2 or 3 days the stock suddenly fell to 185. That should have been enough indication to be out, because once you don't get out in the first instance, generally you have a bigger loss to contend with. Now, I would have exited by now, but if you still want one final stop loss, it is 155, which is the listing price of this stock. So if it starts moving below that, then the stock will start hitting new lows, and that could be fairly dangerous, because from those levels maybe the stock can halve or something. So 155 is your final stop. If it starts moving higher, your resistances are 175 and then 195. Once it gets there, then we'll again look at this. But basically the stock is in a downtrend and is not looking similar to any of the other consumption stocks. I mean, you can't compare Jubilant and this one, because the charts are extremely different.
Okay, so Prashant, that's some very important advice coming your way on specialty restaurants too. We hope that you have taken a note of all those levels mentioned by Ashwani. But here's a disclaimer then coming in from our end, that if you do decide to act on any of the stocks that have been discussed in the show, please do consult your individual investment advisor before doing so.
And I'm sure you have lots of questions. Should you buy, sell or hold? Well, there's 3 ways that you can participate on the show and send in your queries. Email us at bnsn@etnow.tv, SMS BNSN followed by your name and your query to 58888, or call us on 022-2483-7111. We would love to help.
Well, we'll slip into a quick break but come right back, because Sandeep Wagner and Prakash Kaba would be joining in on the other side.